and welcome to My Wife Left Me podcast. My name is Sean. I'm joined here today by Mr. Kevin.
How's it going, everybody?
By Mr. Vibranium Man. So today we're going to be talking about Fartgate Part 2. Streamers getting triggered when you don't sub. She's a bitch. And Netflix insinuates that being gay made Aaron Hernandez kills.
Dude.
Yes.
Do you know who Aaron Hernandez is?
Yeah, he's a football player.
Yeah,
he played for Patriots, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because my parents were watching that whole fucking documentary.
Did you watch any of it?
No, I haven't watched it yet, but...
Yeah, so I watched the whole thing. And, well, I guess we can just start with this. We'll start with, movies and TV shit that we've been watching.
Okay.
But, yeah, it was weird because... they kept bringing in, all these gay people to talk, during the doc.
Right. LGBT, supporters and stuff.
Yeah, and it was just, some of them, one guy was just a gay guy that played football. And he was just, depressed from it and just, that kind of stuff. He had nothing to do with Aaron Hernandez.
Really?
Another guy was Aaron Hernandez's old high school quarterback. And he was like, yeah, Aaron and I would smoke and we'd fool around and fuck, before class and shit.
What?
And just, yeah. It was just, that was the big shock that he'd been fucking his quarterback.
Well, wasn't the big thing was that he was, is that he came out? Was that the...
Yeah, well, it was known that he was gay.
Right.
It was just...
kind of swept under the rug.
While he was playing and
right.
shit. So they were insinuating that him being gay made him act manly and get all these tattoos and shit and
over-masculate yourself. Yeah.
Because obviously they didn't tell their parents when him and the quarterback
right.
were fucking.
Yeah, I mean, understandably.
But yeah, and then they bring in CTE, which is the concussion disease, and they bring that in as a reason. It's I don't know. I just think it's a mix of things. You can't blame it on one thing, but
yeah, you have to blame it on the individual rather than what they have going on.
I mean, it was crazy. He had killed one at a nightclub before a season started. These two guys, yeah, no, he killed and then played an entire season.
Jesus Christ, that's insane.
He
what year was this?
It was 2012, 2013, I think.
Oh, okay.
And he was at a nightclub and apparently he just got rage induced and these guys spilled their drinks on him.
Right.
And so he was with another dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he just got so pissed from that and he just went out, got in his car, sped up beside the guys that spilled their drink on him, and then just gatted them down from the window.
Just drive by their ass.
Drive by.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
just drove off and
killed both of them?
Yeah, and got away with it.
Bro, what?
It's insane. And the guy that was in the car, he was just what the fuck? The other guy who didn't kill them. And he was standing on trial. And then they go down to Miami with that same guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron was super paranoid because obviously he had just mowed down these two fucking people.
It's like Joker.
Yeah.
Just kills two dudes and then just drives away. Jesus Christ.
And his friend brings it up oh, maybe the cops are looking for you because of what you did in Boston.
Yeah.
And Aaron lost his shit and he got in the car with them.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron just turned around, put a gun to his head and was don't ever bring that up again, and shoots him in the head. And he survived.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Bro, it's crazy. And then
did he have huge major brain damage? Or
his one eye was fucked. I don't know. He must have just gotten grazed by it.
Holy shit.
It was crazy. And then,
what?
And then the final murder, which he got caught for, which I remember happening live on TV,
really?
The investigation. Yeah. And it was his girlfriend's brother.
So he had a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he had a wife, I think.
Wow.
And he had a kid and shit.
Jesus.
His wife's sister's boyfriend was the last guy he killed. And it was just the boyfriend came over to Aaron's house and Aaron was with these two other guys and they were going to go somewhere 3 a.m. And the boyfriend texted
the sister.
His girlfriend was you know who I'm with, NFL, because he was concerned about his safety. And then they drove him out into a fucking courtyard or something and then just shot him down. Aaron did 10 times.
What?
And then they left him out there, and somebody found him, and that's what started the whole.
Holy shit! And I imagine he was dead. I mean,
oh yeah, and it was just a messy, messy crime.
Holy shit!
And then I remember happening live on TV where they were like, Aaron had like cleaning crews come to his house like to clean up shit.
Really?
Presumably like blood.
Yeah, like even more people that like they don't even know about.
Yeah, and
That's
he tried to like delete his security tapes, but he like forgot to delete one, which like showed him walking in the house with a gun after the murder.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, and just like after that, I mean, he was in prison.
Yeah, I was about to say.
From there on out, but it was just, I mean, and he had just got, the Patriots just paid him like a $40 million contract.
Really?
And then like a couple weeks later, he just gets.
It's like, oh yeah, you're the person you just got? Yeah, he's a fucking murderer. That's insane.
Yeah, it's wild.
I definitely like heard about that coming on to Netflix, because my parents were both like, especially my dad was like super interested in it. But who were the two guys? So I want to go back a little bit, because that was Jesus Christ, that was a lot.
Yeah.
So the two guys that he shot outside of the club,
they were just randoms that he just met in the club that he was like, because he had like anger issues. They were literally just random people.
What? Imagine like bumping into some dude that happens to be an NFL player. You walk out the club and you just get fucking shot. Like,
I mean, it was terrifying
shit.
the way they were describing it, because they like, there was a clip of him in the club and he was like dancing with this chick,
right? And
then he just like in a split second he throws the chick out of the way and he's just like gunning for like these guys, like he's just in a rage.
Imagine like having such bad like rage issues, like holy shit.
Yeah,
because I was curious if they were like anybody like well known, or like anybody that was anybody.
No, none of the kills were like well known. But I mean, the other thing too, which was about his final kill, was he was living in like an upstate Boston, like a nice Boston area,
right?
So it was like, and he was the only person in that area to hang out with like kind of like thugs like that.
Yeah.
So it was like so easy for the cops.
Yeah,
to,
it's
like,
probably
he's suspect number one.
Extremely obvious. The other thing that like, I don't know, like I could definitely, because it makes sense that he tried to kill the guy that saw him kill those other two guys, because it's a liability. But the fact that he was point blank range, put a gun to his fucking head, and the guy survived, like that's just like, that guy was never meant to die. Like that's what that means to me.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he got out of that, honestly.
I mean, that's just a miracle, honestly. Anytime someone survives like a point blank gunshot, it's like, holy shit, like how does that work? I think
you can survive like more than what you think. Like the body is very...
Well, yeah, I think more so like this is more of a iffy, rather than like if you do this, like if you put a gun in your mouth, that's like GG. But if you put it like to your head... Yeah,
that's right. Like if you do a temple shot, there's a chance like you survive.
So it's like, Jesus Christ, like holy shit, like bro, god damn.
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing. I mean, you'll probably binge it all in one day, but it's because he kills himself in jail.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
How did he explain how he did it, or was it just like, did he hang himself, or
he smoked like some synthetic marijuana? Then the other thing too was like he smoked like all the fucking time.
Oh really? Was it like just cigarettes or like purely weed?
Like weed.
Okay.
I mean, like other shit too, probably, but
right.
Yeah, and then apparently he had like a lover in prison, and the idea was that if he were to kill himself, he would. In Boston, there's some law where if you kill yourself and you've been like you're still appealing a charge, like you're then free.
Oh, it's like dropped.
Yeah, so he killed himself in a way to get the Patriots' money to his family.
Oh, okay.
But although it never happened, they
really,
they like reversed that law like a couple years later, and the Patriots obviously aren't gonna fucking pay like a killer, so they're gonna fight that in court.
That's definitely understand. I mean, it's a goddamn Patriots, so it's not like they don't have enough legal resources.
It was crazy too, because like after he had killed, like he called like the owner of the Patriots and was like, when they were looking for him, it was like, yeah, you know, I can't wait till the times come out because I was at a club, and like it's just crazy how he was like
he was just divulging
talking to like the Patriots people.
Especially Mr. like goes into a fucking like spa and gets jerked off. You know, him of all people.
Well, he needs to relieve some tension after all that, the case. So.
Them not making it to the Super Bowl. He's got to,
he's got to blow out. No, that was last year when they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, was it?
That's when he got caught. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I more so meant this year not making it to the Super Bowl, but
and he double dipped because he like flew to the same spot. Like he went there, got a tug. He flew out to Boston. The next day, he like flew back to the same spot.
It was just so good that he had to go back for a second round.
The second helping.
Imagine being that old and just being that fucking like, yeah, I need to get my dick jerked off.
I don't know. Mr. Kraft fucks, apparently. He's like Jerry Jones. You've never seen... Look up Jerry Jones horny on Google.
Oh, my... Isn't he the owner of the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to look it up. Was Jerry being horny on Maine?
There we go. Bro, I fucking hate New Google. But yeah, I mean, he's got this girl's head as crotch.
What?
You've never seen
I've never seen this picture.
That's the owner of the Cowboys. And look at him. He's just staring into your fucking soul.
Wow, that girl looks like she's like underage.
No, that one. Concerning. The other one looks underage. That's very sus.
What? What's sus about her being at his dick?
No, nothing.
At his 90-year-old dick.
Yeah, I saw 1917, which
yes.
What were you all going to go see yesterday?
So we had decided the night before that we were going to go see Knives Out, but they were around the same time, so like if we wanted to change our minds, it would have been fine.
I mean, Knives Out is more enjoyable, so it's like there's comedy in it, and it's kind of like 1917 is like because it's all in a one shot.
Oh, really? The entire movie?
The entire movie.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
It's like it's gonna win cinematography, like all the technical awards. Like,
right.
Visually watching it is like amazing.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to see it because I liked Dunkirk a lot.
You definitely 1917 is one of those where you have to see it in theaters. Like,
right.
It's must see in theaters.
Is it like? Did you see it in IMAX or was it just like normal?
I saw it in Prime.
Okay.
But
because I remember I saw Dunkirk in IMAX.
Yeah.
And that shit like blew my eardrums out.
Yeah. I saw the one that blew my eardrums out was Blade Runner 2049 in IMAX.
Really?
Because it's just like the music. You're just going deaf.
Right. Yeah, I still do want to see both of those.
It was distracting because of how good it was shot. It was just
like how beautiful it looked.
Yeah, because it's just crazy. Like the whole Birdman was like that, where it was all in one take.
Yeah, I mean when they can do that, that's like the amount of talent you need to like do one takes is like insane. So it's like crazy that they could do that.
I saw Dolittle.
Yes, I was laughing very hard at your Insta stories about it.
Yeah, I want to do more of those. Just see, like, I wish Cats was still in theaters.
I know.
100% want to see that.
Yeah.
But, like, I went to see Dolittle partly because of Lights Camera Pod. Like, they're going to review it. So I was just... And nothing's out right now. It's fucking
exactly.
January.
It's pretty dry,
so like, and I heard it was, like, notoriously bad.
Right.
So... I mean, if you don't know, it's like this Dr. Dolittle who like talks to animals.
Yeah,
much.
it's because who was the original Dr. Dolittle?
Wasn't it Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was.
So it's Robert Downey Jr. He got paid $20 million for this movie.
Imagine.
So he was cashing in.
Yeah, I was about to say he didn't give a
and
fuck.
The budget of the movie was like $175 million. Like it's insane. The CGI was pretty good, but
well, yeah. I mean, nowadays it's like you kind of expect that. I feel like.
But how did they think they were gonna make that fucking budget back? Like,
how did the dragon fart strike you?
Yeah. So first you start out
to jump ahead, but
yeah, you can't jump ahead.
I had to ask.
I mean, you start out and the animals drug Robert Downey Jr. and just like
what
fucking because he's like all scraggly and shit, and he doesn't want to get a haircut. And then the animals come with like anesthesia and they like put it over his fucking.
They use an ether rag. What the fuck?
Yeah. They just put him to sleep and then just. I swear to God, I'm not even joking.
It's like Charlie going anywhere but Philly. They just like drug him real quick and then
just huffing his glue.
Yeah.
No, that was fucking hilarious. I was like, what the fuck? They literally just
like, what's going on?
Robert Downey Jr. And then Robert Downey Jr. rides an ostrich into like the British castle or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just so wild because he's just moving so fucking fast. The other thing too was his accent, like his whisper throughout the movie was so strange.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
He was like, hey, I'm Dr. Dolittle. Hey. Like that. He kind of talked like that the entire fucking movie.
See, I feel like the other thing is too is like with how long he's been doing Iron Man and everything, I feel like it's hard for a lot of people, like not you necessarily, but like I could definitely see how it'd be hard to see him in any other role besides like Iron Man.
I mean, this was pretty much him looking at the screen and going, I'm here to get paid.
Yeah, I'm here to cash in. Yeah, right.
I mean, that's pretty much all it was.
Yeah, I mean, because obviously he's done well in like Sherlock Holmes and stuff, but like, and like a lot of his older movies are really good too. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a bad movie, but to show kids, it wasn't as notoriously bad as what I expected going in.
It's a good kid movie, but like beyond that,
the finale does involve a dragon fart. So the dragon is like angry. They're trying to get. I honestly forget what. Oh, they're trying to get this because the queen was sick, so they're trying to get this apple to heal the queen or whatever.
That's the plot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And spoilers.
Yeah.
And at the end,
I'm gonna go out and see it right after those.
Yeah, the dragon's like angry and like red, and the CGI was pretty good.
Why is there a dragon?
He was like guarding whatever the fuck they were trying to get.
Sorry, I was just like confused. I was like, where the fuck did the dragon come from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is weird because it's not like a mythic. Like all the animals are real animals.
Yeah, and then they
just have a dragon.
They're like, dragon, he farts.
Yeah. Well, no, the dragon was constipated, and that's why he was angry. So Dr. Dolittle, I kid you not, is behind the dragon's ass. There's a shot of Robert Downey Jr. just like from his ass, and he goes, whoop, and he's like in the dragon's ass, and there's a shot of just like the reaction of the dragon. It's like, ooh,
what?
And like, and then just out of nowhere, it just farts, and it's like just wind just blowing on Robert Downey Jr. And like one of the animals walks up behind and like sees him in the dragon's ass and like faints and shit.
What?
It's crazy.
Why would they? All right. See, this is where I get confused. So it's a kids movie,
but there's butt play.
Yeah, but there's a dude fisting a dragon's ass.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, the dragon like
not just
climaxes.
A dude, it's Robert Downey Jr. No, he didn't climax, but he's like, oh,
but
like,
that, you know. I know you going, oh,
yeah, that's
like,
my climax.
Yeah.
So, and then it was like a bagpipe that was in the dragon.
What?
And then after he got it out of its ass, then the dragon turned blue and was like, "Oh, thank you," and then like shows them the way.
What?
And at the
end,
it
like the Loch Ness monster? Why does it have a fucking bagpipe?
Because it had been eating people.
Oh, is that like? Are dragons like a Scottish thing though? I didn't think they were. I feel like
I mean, it had eaten like knight armor and shit like that as well.
It's fucking bizarre.
And then at the end, there's like this, because they're like, okay, somebody was poisoning the queen, and like the king is like this old man. He's like, I wonder who that could be.
Right.
No, and they're like accusing him. He's like, no, it wasn't me. And all of a sudden, he like pulls out a short knife, and he's like, get away from me, get away from me. It was so fucking weird.
It's like, who could it be?
Yeah.
Could it be the person that she's with the most?
And then like an animal like fucking clubs him over the head, and just like the whole thing was just.
Yeah, that sounds like an experience.
It was funny because there was another dude in the theater. I was expecting to be alone.
Yeah, I remember you said that in your instant thing. You're like, yeah, we hugged afterwards, and it was very emotional.
Crying, yeah. I remember walking in, and he like said something to me immediately because like the movie wasn't even showing. Like we had to tell him to turn it on because I guess they thought nobody was gonna fucking see it.
Just you and this one dude.
Yeah, and yeah. So I joked on my Insta story because I did like a Q&A afterwards, and I was like, yeah, me and the old man, we hugged after the movie and we were crying. We embraced, yeah.
That was great. I was laughing pretty hard. Yeah, I mean that stood out the most to me when you post that story in the dragon fart. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was pretty much it. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a kid's movie is the best way
it's
to
a
put
movie
it.
I'll never watch again in my life. I can promise you that.
I don't see why you would, except for that one scene.
I feel like you got to see it once. Although it's not like cringe bad.
Right.
If it was more like Sonic has potential to be cringe bad.
Oh yeah. Especially with the redesign now. Yeah. But
and then I saw Underwater, which is like the
that
Kristen
looks pretty
Stewart
interesting
horror.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Really?
It had TJ Miller in it, which was
I like TJ Miller.
I'm surprised he got work after like calling the bomb threat on the train.
Oh, Titty?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No. I didn't hear about that.
I
just know a lot of his older roles, like She's Out of Your League and like stuff
he was
like
gonna
that.
get like thrown in jail.
Jesus. I didn't know about that.
And this was like his first. TJ Miller arrested for alleged fake bomb threat.
Alleged or actual? Like, did he actually?
Was alleged. The actor accused of intentionally conveying to law enforcement. Oh, fuck you, ad blocker. Law enforcement false information about an explosive device.
Former Silicon Valley star T.J. Miller arrested after he allegedly called in a fake bomb threat from an Amtrak train. Authorities say Miller called a 911 dispatcher in New Jersey saying a female passenger on his train, bound for New York City, had a bomb in her bag. Amtrak officials stopped the train, did not find any explosive device. The 36-year-old actor was arrested Monday night at New York's LaGuardia Airport. Miller has since been released on a $100,000 bond. He faces a maximum of 5 years in prison.
That's crazy. I actually didn't. How long ago was
that? Was
that?
2018. Oh. April 2018.
Wow, I didn't even hear about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So he was in the movie, and how was he in that?
I mean, you know what to expect. I mean, it's a comic relief.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Not as good as him in Deadpool, but
right.
It was pretty good. It was surprising.
So it's like because I think I saw a trailer for it.
It's like they're in the Mariana Trench and like this creature's down there. And
is it more than one or is it just one?
There's more than one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like Alien, but underwater, but not as good as Alien. So.
Well, I think the other thing that makes Alien so good is that, and I mean, obviously you can kind of tell me if this movie does this, but like, I think why people liked Alien so much is because of how much they build up all the characters that you actually give a shit about. Like, you have all of that time before they actually show the fucking alien, which gives you time to actually, like, I don't know, like, sympathize with the characters or, like, kind of see their personalities.
I mean, the thing with Alien with me is, like, the atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere is a
big
like, thing, too.
The isolation of it.
Right.
Those are, like, the two big things. But, yeah, I agree. The characters are, I mean, they're not just, like, throwaway.
Yeah, they're fleshed out.
Yeah.
Is that, like, do they flesh out?
No.
Like, no?
No, the only character that's fleshed out is Kristen Stewart. I mean,
right, and she's the lead, so it makes sense.
It's worth a watch.
Okay,
there's some surprises.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty short. It gets right into the action.
Okay, have to check it out.
Should we look at the Pornhub 2019 statistics?
Fuck it. Why not?
42 billion visits to Pornhub, 115 million a day, bro. That's crazy.
A lot of people.
The ad money they must be making has got to be 6.83 million videos uploaded.
I'm pretty sure Mia Malkova is still the top as well.
If you started watching 2019's new videos in 1850, you would still be watching them today. Jesus Christ. 6,597 petabytes of data transferred. That's insane.
How much is that? How much is a...
I mean, a terabyte is 1,000 gigs.
Right, I was going to say.
So petabytes probably what? 1 million gigs?
I guess. Gee. Shit.
Or 100,000?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Maybe 100,000.
Yeah, maybe not 1 million.
just an absolute fuck ton.
203 million videos votes. That's crazy how low that is compared to how many visits it got.
Well, that's because I feel... Well, you said votes.
Yeah.
Like people like liking or disliking. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people, they just go on, they watch a video, and then they close it out.
Yeah.
You know?
If you're logging in to Pornhub, like you
got a problem.
An issue.
Yeah.
209 gigabytes per second. 70 million messages sent between Pornhub users.
70 million?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Plus 98,000 amateur models. The most commented words were good, love, like, sexy, pretty, and nice. That's very wholesome.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like wasn't you said nice was one?
Yeah.
I think that was because of 69. Because you know how everyone was like, whenever they see that, they just be like, nice.
Or just like, nice video.
Yeah, true.
This made me blow.
Yeah. Made me absolutely blow out.
Every minute on Pornhub, 14 videos uploaded, 29 comments, 387 videos rated, 343 friend requests, 14,000 profile visits, 12,000 gigabytes transferred, 11,000 hours watched every minute on Pornhub. What? Well, I guess, yeah. Meaning that there would be 11,000 concurrent people watching.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's not that... I feel like that's not that, crazy.
Okay, top porn stars. Here we go. Top searches that define 2019. Number 1, amateur. Number 2, alien.
I mean, with the whole Area 51 thing, I'm not surprised.
3 POV, classic.
Yeah.
4 Belle Delphine, very intriguing.
Go figure.
5 cosplay, 6 mature, 7 bisexual, 8 Apex Legends. Oh, you'll love 9.
Fortnite?
ASMR.
Oh, all right. Well, that's not even that bad. The fact that Apex is above ASMR is...
Yeah, it's like the Fortnite thing.
Listen, this is a PSA. If you're fucking on Pornhub looking up Apex Legends porn, like, go fuck yourself. Like, honest to God, fuck yourself.
I mean, you also got to realize it's like probably 11-year-old fucking kids.
I hope it is. If it's anyone older than that, like, holy shit, you got some shit to work out.
Most searched terms of 2019, Japanese, hentai, lesbian, MILF, Korean, Asian, stepmom, massage.
Stepsis.
Yeah, stepsis isn't up there.
Shout out to Tamitha.
Anal, ebony, big ass, teen. Teen went down 5 notches since 2018.
See, I like...
Cream pie went up.
Our favorite category.
Cream pie went up 2 spots. Gangbang went up a spot. Latino went up 5. Cartoon went down 5. That's a rip.
Feels bad.
Big black cock went up 11 spots. The biggest jump of 2019.
My favorite category.
Squirt is still is lowest. Interesting.
Squirting is... Yeah, I mean...
Okay, here's most searched porn stars. Who do you think's number 1?
Of 2019? Or is this just... Because I know...
2019.
I know what's her name is still up there. Mia Khalifa. I would say either Mia Malkova or maybe like Lana Rhoades. I know she's pretty popular.
Lana Rhoades number 1.
Really?
Mia Khalifa. Lana Rhoades looks kind of fake now.
See, I don't really like the way she looks personally. Like, I've never really been into her
eyes.
Yeah.
Riley Reid 3. Bella Danger went up 7 spots. She's 4.
She's
Brandy Love.
Hot.
Jordi El Nino Pollo.
He's 9.
He's up there. He's like 7.
Yes.
Mia Malkova, Kim Kardashian, Nicole Aniston.
Bro,
Lisa
Kim's still up
still
there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
Kim Kardashian, Jesus Christ.
Alexis Texas, Lena Paul, Leo Lulu.
Hey. Dirtiest porn ever.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Elsa Jean.
I'm not really into her either.
Ava Adams, Kimmy Granger.
Is it bad that I know like most of these names?
No, I mean... Jordi El Nino Poya was by far the most popular male porn star of the year. The next most popular men were Alex Adams, Owen Gray, Johnny Sins.
I was about to say, where's my boy Johnny? I mean, come on.
Come on,
you got to do him dirty like that.
Okay, here's male.
He's Mr. Clean, bro.
Here's male. Jordi number 1, Alex Adams. I've never heard of Alex Adams.
Yeah, maybe if I saw what he looked like, I'd recognize
Owen Gray.
him.
I know Owen Gray. He's the guy with his tats all over his leg.
See, like the male names, like I only know a couple. But if I saw them, I'd probably recognize them.
Johnny Sins is 4.
My
James
boy.
Dean.
James Dean, I know.
Danny D's 157.
Of course I know Danny.
Mandingo, 195. Our man, Mandingo.
Our man, yeah.
Shout out.
Right next to, what's his name? Who's the one that blows his apps? What's his name? Milkman.
Fuck, what is it? It's not Mandingo.
No, it's fuck. Yeah, I was saying you're gonna have to look it up.
God damn it!
I know, I can't think of his fucking name. Oh shit! If only Ethan was here, he'd know.
I looked up Milkman porn star and nothing came up.
It's the porn star dressed in a milkman costume. Do you want me to look it up? I can try looking it up too. Let me look. We're gonna find this out.
30 minutes in. Verified amateur models, no face girl. I know who that is. Yinyi Leon. You heard of her? She's got a fat ass.
Yeah.
She's like Latina. I don't think she can speak English.
Oh, okay.
Top countries by traffic. United States by far number 1.
Yeah, no kidding.
Then Japan.
I was gonna say I'd imagine Japan
look
would
at
be.
it. That's crazy.
Yeah. It just shows how like fucked we all are.
We're just horny.
Yeah.
Time spent per visit. Thailand number 1. The longest nut. 11 minutes. Female visitors up 23 seconds compared to male visitors. United States is 4 with 10-minute length. Russia is the quickest to come. They're at 8 minutes.
Fucking Russians.
And then Japan. Philippines, Netherlands, Canada, France are all up there. Time spent per visit, United States only. Mississippi is longest. Then Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. What's with all the southern states being able to come for or not come for a long time?
Because it's not their sister. Hey, Zinger. Shout out to anyone that lives in the South.
States that last the shortest. Kansas. Kansas by far, actually. It goes Kansas at 9 minutes, and then Oregon's 10-6 after that. New York is... Where's Maryland? Maryland's not even on there. We're middle of the pack.
Now we suck. We got to get our stats up.
Favorite times to watch porn. Midnight is number 1. Real horny
so
hours.
Shocked.
The lowest is 5 a.m. Least popular day, Friday. Most popular day, Sunday. Most viewed categories,
the
Japanese.
holy day.
Yeah. We already looked at categories. World's most viewed categories. Lesbian is entire North America.
I'm not surprised.
Japanese is Asia. Or no. Yeah. Ebony is all Africa. Top gaining categories. Amateur.
I'm still looking this up.
Bro, these stats are going... This is a lot. Hold on.
Yeah, they seem super in depth.
Most searched porn stars by women. Lana Rhoades, number 1. And then Jordy. That's interesting that Lana's number 1.
Fucking Jordy, bro. The fact that Jordy is so high up there is hilarious.
Johnny's searched up there pretty high by men or by women.
Mr. Sins?
Mr. Sins, yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm glad he is.
Women's favorites, lesbian, popular with women, Japanese, threesome, ebony, amateur. Men's favorite, Japanese, number 1. Interesting.
I mean, with how much like anime is kind of evolved, I'm not too surprised by that.
Viewed more often by women compared to men. Pussy licking, solo male, fingering, popular with women, bisexual male, double penetration. That's interesting. I guess girls are into double penetration.
I can't fucking find this, but I can't remember his goddamn name. But he would just absolutely just shoot loads from what you and Ethan showed me. It
wasn't the Milkman. It was... Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I know. I literally like... I'm like, I know what it is. As soon as I hear it, it's going to fucking piss me off because I know like the name.
All right. Let's move on and I'll read a story.
Okay. Get our minds off this. Off the porn.
Well, we're still on porn.
Oh, okay.
This didn't happen today, rather 10 years ago. Buckle up. It was June of 2010. My attention span was short, my glasses were thick, and my hormones were raging. I had just turned 14 and was gifted a first cell phone, the LG Octane. Innovative design of the Octane excited me, and as I was navigating its tens of features, I discovered what hitting the up arrow prompted. It opened the internet, and that was a big deal for me considering I didn't have Wi-Fi in my house. I now had seemingly endless worth of knowledge, and the first thing I did was go to PornHub. Up until now, my only resources for jerking off were magazines and my imagination. That's rough.
Is this a guy or a girl?
I think it's a guy.
Okay. I just didn't know if you had said.
So this phone was a game changer. I had heard of this mythical website before word of mouth, and I watched porn at my friend's house, as we all do.
Okay, so it's a guy.
So I was ready to see what all the fuss was about regarding the website. Holy fucking shit, I just discovered the expansive and exciting world of internet pornography, and I was hooked. The next 4 weeks were 28 consecutive field days of watching new categories, researching porn stars, and beating my meat like I was preparing to host the 4th of July barbecue. Jesus. Looking back, the titties looked like they belonged to the 1996 version of Tomb Raider, but I didn't care. The Octane's 2.6-inch screen transmitted the most beautiful low-res women I had ever seen. All was well into one fateful morning. My dad woke me up at 7 a.m. demanding to know why my phone bill was over $800. Well, my friends, that is because I had never heard of the term cellular data. While I was caught up in watching internet porn, I was simultaneously racking up one hell of a phone bill. I tripped over my words, and while telling my dad I was just watching YouTube videos, but he didn't exercise any sympathy. He was the most irate I had ever seen him. And he not only took my phone away, but also told me I would do chores until I paid off my phone bill. It took 2 years. I definitely got off easy that day considering my dad's temper, and I also learned a valuable lesson. I learned that no internet porn is worth $800 or my father's wrath. Thanks for reading. It's just, if this was nowadays and you had that issue, you could just screen record a porn video that you liked and then just put it in an album.
True. That is true. I didn't even think about that. Big brain.
Big brainer.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's pretty I mean, how long ago was that you said?
10 years ago, he said.
Yeah. I mean,
June of 2010. That's $800 of cellular data? Jesus Christ.
I mean, like you said, he was doing it for however many days. So, I mean,
every day it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, he must have been watching a shit ton, just not on his Wi-Fi.
Do you like farting?
Yeah. I mean, the first thing I brought up about Dolittle was the dragon fart, so.
Yeah, because farts are funny.
They are funny.
Playing that. I mean,
oh, is this Fartgate?
Yeah, this is Fartgate.
Round 2?
All right, listen closely.
Okay.
She already looks like, I mean...
Yeah, she looks like she's ready.
She's in distress.
She's got the pose going.
Yeah, she's in distress.
You're lucky you only got battery. What if he filed for sexual assault? A woman or a woman to a man, but you can't
she
even do
pauses
that
it when she
locker
does
room thing.
it.
That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky you only
Bro,
got
that
battery.
sounds like
what
fake.
if he
It's so
filed for
good.
sexual assault?
Wait, listen.
Like if the cop he's not down like that. You know, the cop was in there with
Wendy
2
Williams
loaded
is like a
guns,
fucking
mace,
alien.
and a taser.
She is that what show is that?
It's the Wendy Williams show.
Oh, is it? I was gonna say it was like The Wire or something because it looked like.
So I don't know what it is about these people. It's like if you fart on TV, it's like for some reason it's such a heinous crime where you have to deny it.
Yeah. Oh, so she denies
So
it.
she denies it.
Fartgate.
Fartgate. She's trying to get like cute with it.
Yeah.
So let's listen to her response.
Okay.
Fartgate. Now, let me tell you something right now, okay? I do a lot here on this show. As a matter of fact, I might have invented a lot because now all other talk shows are trying to do a lot. But this is just me,
Shut the
just
fuck up.
Wendy.
Yes.
Yes, queen. Fart queen.
I don't lean over like this to release a fart. I'm leaning over like this because it's comfortable. You know, if I sit like this all the time, you know, it's heavy on my spine. I don't have the back. I'm not trying to get the back. I like to release my hips and lean. You know what I'm saying?
These people are fucking sheep.
Bro, like, just admit you fucking farted.
I have more respect for a person that if they fart on TV, next day they come out, yeah, like, I farted really hard.
Or right then and there, be like, sorry, I shit myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that, like, I don't see why it's so taboo.
I mean, she
to
was
fart.
so quiet. She's like,
yeah. And it just comes out. It just sounds so, like, it almost sounded, like I said, sounded fake.
yeah.
With how good it sounded.
Well, her face, she's just, when she was doing it, it's just.
Oh, yeah.
And if I shift my wig or I belch or rub my teeth, I've been doing this for 11 years, okay, on this show. I have never farted once on this show. As a matter of fact, I barely fart. You know why? Because gas gets released several different ways, and mine is belching because all I do is talk. Ooh. Excuse me.
So she's just going to claim that she doesn't fart. That's her claim. Instead of just being like, yeah, I farted. She's like, I
never fart. I never fart. Bro, just fucking say you fucking fart.
And
you
move
dumbass.
on.
Like, why is it such a like taboo thing?
Like, make a joke out of it.
Everyone fucking farts, bro.
The writers can make a joke out of it. Like,
yeah.
I get she's obviously trying to make like a fucking zinger.
Yeah.
Here,
oh, it's burped.
Anyway, it went viral. And I was like, no, because I would have made a big deal. Like, if I farted, I would have definitely been the last, because farts are always funny.
She'd enjoy Dolittle.
She would like
Take a look
Dolittle.
at the clip, and then I'm going to go more in depth. That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky you only got battery. What if he filed for sexual assault?
What else was it?
Unless it was a sound put in by the fucking producer.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you all are on board with this. Clap if you know about Fartgate. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I went on with the story. Now, you know a girl like me would have been laughing at that. Second of all, by the sound of that fart, I would have had to go change my costume. I would have left a mark in the seat. I wouldn't even save the costume. I would have thrown it away.
No one saw the seat, so how would you?
Soiled beyond soiltivity.
They just have a random guy.
Because me and my manager, Bernie,
Yeah, no, go back to that guy. Go back to that guy.
They just have the producer cut in.
What is he, fucking, like, Count Dracula?
Okay.
I've never seen a show where they cut to a producer's reaction.
I just want to make sure that you all are on board with this. Clap if you know about Fartgate.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, pity.
That's
what
so
I
strange.
suspect, because me and my manager, Bernie, we went over it, you know, I'm like, Bernie, I got to do Fartgate. And so he said, Wendy, I saw it. It's so stupid. Clearly, you know, there's somebody who superimposed the sound. And people do that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's such a boomer excuse. Boomers always say superimpose. That's their favorite word. It's like when they don't believe something they see on the internet.
Superimpose.
Superimpose.
Deepfake.
Superimpose.
Yeah. One of those two.
I fucking hate that so much.
And then it goes viral and, you know, whatever. So that's what's up with Fartgate. Although Norman says he's got another theory.
I checked the tapes. The sound is there. It's not superimposed. But I promise to God,
Wait,
when that was happening.
Stop.
Yeah.
I would like to have a second person to weigh in on this.
Okay.
My trusty Steve, John Anderson. John?
Yeah.
John, are you around?
Yeah.
Because John knows stuff. John, just stay right here.
The fuck is this guy?
This is her dad.
John.
Yes, Wendy.
You know
He's like
a whole
Ron
bunch
Jeremy.
of fun.
Right.
And you know, I know how to get down and dirty.
Right.
There was no fart. Continue,
No.
Norman. Listen to what Norman is saying. And then, John, I want you to chime in. Come on closer.
Norman just comes out. He's like, "Yeah, let me smell you, Wendy. Let me see if you farted down there."
Let me smell the seat and see if there's a
They just
fart.
bring out this scummy homeless man to just like inspect the seat.
He's like, yeah, there's no fart here.
What the fuck? This is so strange. It's like
you're in the
Eric Andre.
They don't
show.
trust, like,
So
the
during
one
the
dude.
show, there was like an incredible hissing noise.
I didn't hear a hiss.
You didn't hear it, but it was very distracting to me.
Right.
So I'm like in the control. I'm like, guys, there's a hissing noise. Like, what is that? It's like, it sounds crazy. But Kate, the chemist, was here.
Brother.
Just fucking admit. Just admit.
They're going
she
through all of
farted.
this just to fucking disguise the fact that she farted.
This guy's
there's
like,
a hissing noise.
"Well, I kept hearing it in my ear, and I was saying in the control room, I was like, "Hey, we keep getting this hissing noise. I
we
don't
keep
know
getting
where
this
it's
hissing,
coming from."
farting noise. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the audience, it's definitely coming from there because we mic'd up the audience's assholes. So you know, this is so
It's just
ridiculous.
like pandering.
Kate, the chemist day. Okay, John.
Right. So we were
There's a
doing
chemist?
an experiment out here with a tank. It's called air gas, and we didn't have the proper hose for it.
So I'm doing Hot Topics the whole time, not realizing any of this chaos is going on.
Right. So what this tank was supposed to do is we were filling up.
Why
a
do they have
fish tank
tanks?
backstage, and we didn't have the proper hose. So in other words, when you drop like a piece of aluminum foil inside the tank, it's supposed to float in midair.
Okay.
So it wasn't working.
Okay.
Because we didn't have the proper hose, and the air was just coming out, and it was sputtering like somebody was farting.
Oh my God.
Okay? So that's what it
So
was.
why didn't it go off more than that
Yeah,
one convenient
exactly.
time?
There should be multiple
John.
You're
clips.
welcome, Wendy.
Thank you, John. He scurries away.
You know he's just like some old fuck that like has nothing to do with like anything.
But farting is funny. You know, I did a little research. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can give you a few facts about farts. Because I apparently am not normal. They say the average human being farts between 14 and 26 times a day. I know.
Why is
Clap
everybody
if
so
that's you.
shocked?
Be honest. Clap if that's...
I love the fucking person.
There's-
No.
Wait. She's like, clap it, that's you. And then there's like this woman and like this woman. They're the only one clapping. Look at everyone else. Like this guy's like, what the fuck?
They can't believe their ears, bro.
They're like, I don't fart.
Who farts? In 2020? Who farts?
Now, see, I was about to give you some rhythm during commercials, but you just turned me all the way off. In the white shirt. That's you? I see three... Suzanne? I don't know what team they play for. Do you play for my team?
I don't. They look like.
They look like,
yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
What is going on?
Strapping men in the front.
They're calling out people in the audience now for farting?
Bro, everyone fucking farts. These are the only people being fucking honest with themselves. I'll raise my fucking hand. I fart 14 to... Yeah, I know.
Wendy just gets a gun out. Who said that?
Who said that? Who farts?
Who said they fart 14
Who fucking
times a day?
farts? Did you fart during my fucking show? I swear to God.
That fat guy comes out with like a shotgun. He just scurries out.
You don't have the proper hosing.
Who said they farts more than one time a day? Are you fucking kidding me?
He's like, I don't have the proper bullet in this shotgun. It's gonna be making some hissing noise.
He just comes out as a joke and he's like, let's put a smile in that ass of yours.
Let a little fart come out from your ass. See what happens.
That was quite the truth.
Yeah, I feel like that story just comes down to just fucking admit that you fart. If you fart, it's really not that big of a deal. No one's gonna give a shit.
All right, here's
another... Yeah, fuck this bitch.
Yes, this is what a streamer said recently this week.
If you're a streamer and you act like this, like,
how I need subs
don't
to
stream.
keep the stream going. If you like the content, blah blah blah. How that results in 0 subs. There are regulars here. $5 a month.
Yeah, if you scream like that at any point without like a compressor on the mic, like,
how do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching?
Well, clearly they're not
because
working.
It's like people just really they really don't respect.
Bro, if you're
me.
just chatting and you're asking for
this
$5,
parasite's right about one thing.
Yeah.
Nobody respects her as a content creator. And I'm not going to mention this streamer by name because I'm pretty sure she loves negative publicity. She does fucked up shit all the time just to get her name out there. She subscribes to the idea that all publicity is good publicity, but fails.
Yes, critical is great.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's this other clip which apparently she's like a political commentator.
Oh yes, I've seen this one too. Yeah.
And chat. I haven't got a donation or a sub for an hour. What the fuck? For an hour? What the fuck?
Bro, she reminds me of DM Brandon in the Smite community.
Really?
Yeah, DM was notorious. He was the one that somebody sent him a message and was like, hey, thanks, your content made me not want to kill myself. And he's like, fuck you. Why would you say that? And it literally like, got him fired.
Yeah. I mean, like the thing that like pisses me off about this whole thing is like, it's just that sense of entitlement. And the fact that you think that just because you're fucking streaming, that people need to be donating or people need to be subbing, like, when you're streaming for that reason, that's why you fucking fail.
Yeah,
you like that's again, like you were just starting to say, people stream for fun. That's mainly why people stream, and like to be this much of a bitch about it, like
it's donations, it's tips.
It's like why don't when you act like this, why do you think no one's subbing to you or no one's donating?
Also,
to you?
subs, you don't get the full $5. You get half of it. Half
so you probably get a percentage. Yeah,
it's just
I mean, yeah, I definitely saw like that video that you were playing about her, and I was just like, it's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
She's waiting for someone.
An hour when I fucking working for free? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Am I working for free? Well, technically, yeah, you are.
Technically, you're just chatting, so if you really expect to get fucking paid to just chat, bro.
You also signed a contract with Twitch where nowhere does it say you have a salary, so...
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing is, it's like, so what? Are we going to pay for fucking YouTube content as well? Like, that's all free, technically. No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I mean, does she want to put, like, a fucking dollar amount on, like, a YouTube video to watch it? Like...
This was... Did you see this? Dr. Disrespect's response?
Oh, no.
Oh, this is good.
I've been live for almost 10 minutes now. And there's just not enough people subbing to the channel.
This is like high quality shit. I didn't realize.
You're my manager. Yeah, listen. If people are going to watch me for free, you better line up the contracts. Yeah, I don't work for free. If they're sitting in the channel, watching me, for free. I'm gonna be fucking pissed off. Yeah, the donations. Yeah. I don't care. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. I've been live.
That's fucking
for
great.
almost 10 minutes now.
I saw there was definitely people tweeting about it after the fact that were making me laugh, where it's like, I tweet out for free and you don't pay me for this?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. Where's my residuals from my tweets?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Fear the Walking Dead?
The talk show after?
No.
Or no, that was the spinoff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched a little
Morgan.
bit. Yeah. I watched a little bit of it, but not like that.
I watched
that
like
much.
the first and second season. This is a teaser for the new season.
Okay.
This is unbelievable. What's with like the fake Star Wars music?
I was gonna say, straight off the rip, it looks like a Call of Duty trailer.
And it's John Williams ripped off Star Wars music.
Yeah.
Would you mind?
It's okay. We're here to help.
If it's dead, shoot it.
Couple things. Gotta love the rip-off Avengers shot in the beginning.
Yeah, the spin around.
The spin around, yeah. It all looks so...
There's no zombies in the fucking trailer.
Well, yeah. I
mean not that that's an issue, but like...
Also, you have to like know these characters for it to like mean anything to
right.
you,
which I only know Morgan. That's the
it's
only...
It's just so cheesy. Like, Walking Dead is like a superhero show. They want it to be like a superhero show now.
Yeah, which is dumb because it started out as like this big drama. Like it was more of a drama than it was like an actual like show about zombies. Like when it first like started. I mean, now it's
that's the
changed.
whole point of The Walking Dead, where like the whole thing is like they're the Walking Dead.
Yes, exactly.
That's like the whole fucking thing.
It's like you can't tell the difference between the zombies and the actual survivors because they're all just,
and the people are like the real threat.
Exactly.
It's like, did you see the Quiet Place trailer?
No, I haven't. I know you
seems
posted
like
on
they're
Twitter,
going
but...
that route where like at the end they're like, oh, the people that are alive aren't the ones you want to save. And like,
oh, right, because it's supposed to be like they're the actual like villains.
Yeah, it seemed like they're going Walking Dead.
Right.
But
yeah, I mean whoever like greenlighted that trailer is a fucking idiot. Like I don't see how that would incentivize.
And the long pause of like the kid like picking up the hat, like. Also, the other thing too, the color grading on this is very weird. It's so vibrant and shit. Like,
yeah,
you would think it'd be for a zombie show, like
more dull.
Think it'd be darker. Yeah,
yeah.
It's very, very strange.
Yeah,
like,
no, I agree.
It looks like
they're on season 5.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Fucking
insane.
And they greenlighted another Walking Dead spinoff too. I think.
Really?
It looks like a porn parody. Honestly, I mean that's how it's shot.
I mean, again, I thought it was legit a Call of Duty trailer at first.
Poor Morgan, man. He's fucking pulled into this shit.
He was like the best character. One of the best characters from...
He had like the best episode from Walking Dead, which I remember. It was the...
But when he shoots his wife?
Maybe. I just remember...
Is it early? Is it...
No, it was later. I think it was when he came back.
Oh, when he has like PTSD and like the son is dead and stuff.
Yeah, and like Rick goes to him and
sees
that he's like fucked up.
Mm-hmm. I did like that episode.
But yeah.
And he shoots a Coral.
Is Anderson Cooper dead? Oh no, it's the other guy. The other CNN guy that killed himself.
Yeah,
did he kill himself?
I'm pretty sure Anderson Cooper's still alive.
Wolf Blitz? No, not Wolf Blitzer. Some CNN guy who did like the food stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
I guess you don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think so.
astronomers have traced the signal of a enigmatic repeating fast radio burst for only the second time, and it's in a spiral galaxy similar to our own, not so far away. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs, are millisecond-long bursts of radio waves in space. Individual radio bursts emit once and don't repeat. Repeating fast radio bursts are known to send out short, energetic radio waves multiple times. Multiple individual fast radio bursts in the past years have been traced back to their sources in other galaxies, although those have yet to shed light on what created them. But this new discovery has a different source from the first one that was found in 2019, deepening the mystery of how these radio waves were created. The source of the new FRB was observed by a global effort of 8 ground-based telescopes, which pinpointed the location in a galaxy 500 million light years from Earth.
Wow.
It's just so... I mean, but they said that's close. It's just
500 million. Yeah.
It's just crazy, like, how big the universe, like it's mind-blowing to think about.
Oh my god, it's because I feel like a lot, like your brain can't even wrap around how big it is.
You can't.
It's like unfathomable. I can't say that
you
word.
Okay, honey?
No, I'm having a stroke.
Yeah,
unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Yes, thank you. I can't talk. Stuttering over my fucking words.
Are you getting sucked off under there?
I just can't talk.
While that sounds incredibly distant, it's 7 times closer than any other repeating radio burst and more than 10 times closer than a non-repeating FRB that had been traced.
Interesting. Wonder what it could be.
Study published, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, I heard like the radio bursts are like sometimes it getting like bounced back to us. But
yeah, I mean, even still, it could be
still interesting.
Yeah,
no matter what.
I mean, you never know. I mean, the fucking universe, like we just said, how big the universe is.
That's always blown me away. How people have like are so. It's usually religious people, but they're like so quick to be like, "Oh no, we're the only ones. Like we're special. We're special."
Yeah, exactly.
It's like there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
with how big the universe, there has to be some sort of life out
right? Because like obviously, like some things, like I could definitely see where it could kind of go either way with like stuff that people believe in, but like that is one of the things where I will definitely agree with you, where it's like, with how big everything is, and we're just this happy coincidence that like we're the only ones. I highly doubt that.
And like every star has like a Goldilocks zone where it's able to be life. Like,
it's inhabitable.
All you need is water and like in that zone, and there will be life. Like it's
exactly
crazy. That's the one thing which always has like made me mad, where people have been like, "No, we're special." Like, God only created us, like in this ever expanding universe.
Yeah, it's like sure.
Yeah. What is this? Here's a epic cringe comp.
Cringe compilation.
By having better hands guided by better values on those pulleys and levers of American government. So can I look to you to spread that sense of hope to those that you know? Come on.
See, he's trying to like get the crowd hyped up.
Yeah, they just don't give a
fuck. He sounds like what's that guy that cartoon character goes Woody Woodpecker?
Yeah.
Listen to his laugh.
Guided by better values on those pulleys and levers of American government. So can I look to you to spread that sense of hope to those that you know? Come on.
Everybody's just fucking dead inside.
It's because they're bro. Look at go back to a part of the video. Look at the crowd. Look how old they are, bro. They are like senile. They don't know what's going on. So of course they're not going to be like, "Oh yeah, let's clap."
He just wants to get like a zinger out.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
The awkward laugh. Come on, please, someone.
Hope to those that you know. Come on.
That was like a Joker laugh.
Yeah. That's like I'm about to fucking blow all your brains out loud. This is a Miami police captain that calls himself a black male.
As far as Captain Carr, she loves to call me a Latin male. I'm a black male. Yes, I am. And I am not.
I love a black dude's walking behind him.
I feel like that timing was A1.
Yeah, that was pretty perfect.
He turns around, he's like,
I'm a black male. Yes, I am. And I am not Hispanic. I was born in this country. That's how I feel.
That was like Parks and Rec level of cutaway.
Yeah, it was like, what?
Yeah, that's a Parks and Rec cutaway.
I was born in this country. That's how I feel.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
So you classify yourself today as a black male?
Yes.
When you applied for the police department, did you classify yourself as a black male or a white male at the time?
I think I put white male. I don't know if I know I put white male, but I don't know if I put Hispanic. No, I know. Listen, I know who I am, but it's also to make
male.
I'm sorry?
You put down Hispanic male, didn't you?
Okay. As a man, I stand by it.
When did you have this?
Can't make up his mind.
Coming with God.
Well, everybody can change who they are now, Sean. So
right, yeah.
Dumbass.
Just change races all of a sudden.
Well, I learned that there's people in my family that are mixed and that are black.
I
see. Let's not talk about the degree of blackness.
Oh no, you're blacker than me. That's obvious. And if you know anything about the one drop rule, which started.
Yikes, bro! Yikes!
What?
Let's not talk about the degree of blackness. And he goes, "You're blacker than me."
Yeah, you're obviously blacker than me.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh no, you're blacker than me. That's obvious. And if you know anything about the one drop rule, which started in the 20th century, which is what identifies and defines, how you doing, what a black male is or a Negro, you would know that if you have one drop of black in you, you are considered black. So you're probably black too, Joe.
Can we do a DNA?
Joe, you're probably black. Nobody sent me here, nor did the city manager. I am my own man.
That's right, and you're your own black man, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm being attacked.
Yeah.
Half of my family's Jewish. Probably didn't know that either.
Thank you. Your 5 minutes
Thank you.
expired.
Mr. Ortiz claimed that he was a black. Now I hear he's Jewish black. I'm afraid maybe next month will be, black Jewish woman. I don't know.
I mean, at least they're mating. So what was the whole situation with that?
I don't know. It was some police chief that.
Yeah, because at least they're making light of the situation, but that's so fucking odd.
Weird.
Yeah.
We'll watch this and we can get into your stuff.
Okay.
This is Pokimane. Was gaming with some guy and the guy's girlfriend got mad.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Is
that.
your girlfriend actually mad or joking mad?
Yes.
The first one.
What is mocap? Okay. Wait. Which one was the first one?
The first one. I don't want to get yelled at.
Damn.
Who's mad?
Really love. Ow. Ow.
She's
All right.
hitting.
Physical abuse in the home.
So I gotta go. I'm sorry. Have a good night.
It's okay. Bye.
Bye.
So dejected.
Same.
Is your girlfriend actually mad or joking
So as a
mad?
boyfriend, would you play with Pokimane now?
I mean, I feel like if I had the chance, I feel like that's one of those situations where she's so big.
Oh yeah.
The amount, regardless of because you can make it obvious that it's nothing intimate.
Obviously, she's hot. I mean, let's not.
Yeah, I mean,
beat around the bush.
she's attractive. That is what it is.
But you're gaming with her.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you're flirting with her. It's not with that, it's that could be used as a huge publicity thing to get your name out there. You know what I mean?
So you're saying you would?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, it's just like you said, it's just playing a fucking video game.
Yeah. You think she'd be mad?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like with someone to that caliber, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, it'd be too good of an opportunity to pass.
I mean, I'll have to pose the question now, when I see her. But
what question? The marriage question? Or?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
No, because I'm actually curious if she would be, because that would be a funny thing to talk about. I feel like, but I don't think so. I mean,
that's her when you.
When I ask the question. Yeah.
All right, so now we'll get into Sean's story.
Yeah, this is the appropriate music for it too, because it's basically Dateline.
That's true.
So, am I going to just keep talking while it's going?
Why not?
Okay. I have no issue with that. I just wanted to make sure. I'm waiting for the dramatic drop when you ask the question.
Yeah, then you can go.
All right. So, So there's this guy on YouTube, and this has been happening for a while. This is something that I just kind of came into like over the past week. But for those of you that you know Chris Hansen, the Dateline guy, so the guy that does
Take a Seat.
Yeah, so he's all about doing stuff with predators and child predators mainly. And this guy named Onision, he's a YouTuber. He's been on the platform for a long fucking time, and basically something came to light where he's done a lot of weird shit in the past. Like I showed you those tweets that he tweeted out where he's like, "Oh, do you want to be my little fucking?" It was like all those horny ass tweets where it was like,
I think so.
Yeah, it was like it was like polls where it was like, "What would you like me to do if I was with you?"
He was tweeting this on his
main. Yeah, he was horny on main.
Horny on main. Yeah, okay.
And I don't know how it got initially started, but basically someone, I guess, gave something to Chris Hansen where he basically had reason enough to do an investigation on him, and so he started interviewing a lot of people that had said they had interactions with Onision and different like experiences and whatnot. And I was watching, so they're all on YouTube. So if you look up, I think it's called Have a Seat with Chris Hansen is his YouTube channel. It's literally like he has like 10 or 11 different interviews with victims that have had, run-ins with an Onision over the years. And some of the stuff is just like so fucking insane to me. Like this man is just like, it sounds like a cult, the way that like these women are describing it to Chris Hansen in the videos. And this guy has been like accused of like grooming chicks. So he has a wife who went by Lainey, but now she goes by Kai, and she's transitioning from being a woman to a man. So his wife. So apparently there's been stuff.
Looks like Chris Angel.
Yeah, he's a fucking creep. He's like 40 years old too. And so him and his wife, now turning man, have been accused of grooming people or grooming chicks, underage chicks. It's been like underage chicks that have sent pictures to either one of them or both of them. It's just like fucking terrible shit. And he's still on the platform. I know recently he got his like Patreon taken down. He's not able to stream on Twitch anymore. So they've taken steps.
Is there a video of Chris Hansen talking to the guy?
Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube. It's
what is it?
He actually went to his house. No.
That.
So this was recent.
911. What are your reports?
Here, pause it. So after all this stuff and all the stuff that Chris Hansen's been doing, he attempted to make contact with Onision. He found out where he lived, because it's
Chris Hansen.
And the dude's a fucking like piece of shit. So like it makes sense that he would want to do this. So he wanted to go there and get his point of view, get his voice on the matter, because he hasn't heard anything from him, right? And so this is Chris Hansen and like a camera crew, and they pull up to his house and they're trying to have a talk with him so he can see like his perspective on the situation. And then this is what happens.
Did he call 911?
Yeah, this video I think shows the commentary of Onision talking to the 911 operator.
Hi, there's a person who's been stalking me online, and they just showed up to my house.
Okay, and they're outside now?
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
It's Chris Hansen.
And Chris Hansen can hear all of this through the door.
They have a bunch of camera people, like they're YouTube stalkers.
As you watch this, it's important to remember that all the camera crews, sound guys...
Chris Hansen's such a G.
Oh my God, he really is.
When I went up to knock on James Jackson, Gregory Jackson, Onision's door to see if he would talk to me. I've been doing this for some 40 years. I didn't get into YouTube to start journalism, but I did take my brand of journalism to YouTube to expose alleged predators.
Okay, but no weapons seen?
I didn't see any weapons. I just saw like 6 guys in my driveway, and one of them is knocking on my door.
Okay, 1 second here. And
such a pussy.
The one that's knocking on your door.
So he's like doing what
R.
Kelly does, grooming chicks.
Yes, he's a stalker.
And potentially what Drake does.
Yeah, and he's just not like coming to terms with it.
It's ironic that Onision says I've been stalking him, when in fact he's the one accused of stalking his young female victims on YouTube and on various social media platforms. He also went so far
as he just cuts in and just burns his ass.
Yeah.
And splice them together with video of him, making it falsely look like I asked him some questions. Absurd.
Okay, and
so he spliced an interview. It's
Chris Hansen.
So he spliced clips together, Onision, of Chris Hansen talking to make it seem like they did an interview. So he's saying, I'm not the one stalking you. You're the one stalking me, doing all this dumb shit. Does that make sense? That was kind of what he was saying. And then she asked, who's at the door? And he goes, it's Chris Hansen. What is the fucking 911 operator going to be like? Oh, yeah, you're probably a fucking predator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, everybody knows, yeah.
Hansen.
Hansen, yeah. Hansen.
He's not going to fucking kill you. Chris Hansen just comes in, just boom, that's his new show.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, that's his new show. Chris Hansen is just like John.
Pops a cap in your ass.
He's just John Wick, and he just fucking kills you if you're a predator.
He's just Django. He's just a fucking bounty hunter.
CHRIS, yeah.
Okay, is he white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
He's white.
Okay, do we know
he's
how old he is?
Older. He's like probably 58, 60, something like that.
Tall?
Probably 5'10", 5'11".
Okay, then medium or heavy?
He's skinnier.
What color hair?
Blondish gray.
Okay, and are you able to see what he's wearing or no?
I think he's wearing a black jacket.
Okay.
I have a security camera.
Uh-huh. Can you see what color pants?
Chris Hansen just gets a Tommy gun out.
Just lays waste.
He's wearing a black jacket, black pants. His hair is gray.
The fucked part is, too, is Onision and his lover or wife, whatever, have kids. There's kids in this situation, too. Dude, he's just asking if they're there. He's not, like, banging on...
This would be a great opportunity for you guys to tell your side of the story here, talk about the controversy, the allegations.
Yeah, like he's not like banging because he's like always banging on the door. He's yelling.
Inappropriate behavior allegations.
Can you hear what he's yelling?
Oh, he's saying, "I want your side of the story, Greg." My name's not even Greg.
He changed his name.
What is your last name?
My name is James Jackson.
He changed his name to James. His name used to be Greg.
That's not sketchy.
James is what I heard. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's saying, "I just want to talk" through the door.
Okay.
Greg Onision James's demeanor on this 911 call is dramatically different from what we've seen recently on his YouTube videos, where he's variously claimed that he's having some sort of a breakdown, upset that people are approaching him on the street, saying that his condition is somehow a result of a dog having sex with him when he was younger.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, do you have
a
any
dog
weapons in
just
the home,
fucks your ass?
No, I don't.
That's crazy.
And
this dude's fucked.
You said that
like,
there's roughly
straight up.
5 more people there.
Imagine you go into your kid's room, your dog's just like fucking
taking you to Pound Town.
Second here.
So that's basically the gist of it. There's really not much else.
Nothing else.
But basically, so the police show up, and they don't give a fuck. They just talk to Chris Hansen.
They show up in this video?
I don't know. They might have towards the end.
I think
this is just the 911 call.
Okay, it is still showing here on. If something escalates,
Look at Chris. He's just so defeated.
This is not the
But yeah, so
first time.
So the police come, and they don't give a shit. They know it's Chris Hansen, so they're like, and they've said they've gotten multiple calls to their house, so they know this isn't the first time. And so they talk with them, and then obviously Chris is smart enough to where he has a good lawyer, he has a good whatever he needs, to where he's not going to be in any kind of trouble. This dude is the only one that's going to be like getting fucked in this situation. Yeah. But it's just like crazy to me that
it's
like
not illegal to go up to somebody's door.
Yeah, exactly. But it's crazy to me how long this situation's been going on with this guy, and that like it's just kind of been swept under the rug.
Leads, like if he's gonna get caught or not.
Well, the FBI is investigating him.
Oh, really?
I know that much. And obviously Chris Hansen, like he said, like in the interviews, like I'm not gonna stop until this dude is like something is done because this is ridiculous, which I totally like respect and understand. Yeah. But hopefully something actually gets done. It's just something that I kind of just went into the rabbit hole and kind of just found out all this shit. It was like crazy.
Drake also, I mean,
yeah,
with
Millie.
that 1 well, I don't know. Millie isn't, I mean, we don't know. But the 1 16-year-old, which I don't know if I've seen on Twitter, where it's like.
I don't know if I've seen one on Twitter.
Where they have a picture on Instagram together and people dated it where she was like 16 at the time.
Oh,
and
really?
then once she turned 18, he took a picture with her, like he was taking her out to dinner, like some shit like that. So, I mean, it could just be a good gesture, but
could also be potential grooming. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely strange why that happens.
Yeah. But I think that's about all we got for this week. Guess we've been back.
Yes.
It's been a tough couple of weeks, I would say.
One way to put it.
So
yeah, working through shit.
Yeah, don't know if we're quite ready to. I mean, me personally, I just don't want to say anything and like potential of like the person hearing it.
Yeah, it's not worth.
I'm sure you
talking
probably
about.
Feel the same.
Yeah, no. We'll put it this way: we've been going through personal shit. I've been going through a lot of personal shit, so like that's why the recordings haven't been as consistent, I think, and also just because there hasn't really been too much to talk about. I mean, in general, but yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, we were good. Everything's fine. It's getting worked out. So
indeed. So check us out on YouTube, My Wife Left Me Podcast, Wife Left Me Pod on Twitter and Instagram. We've got merch, wifeleftmepod.storeenvy. We got hoodies, champion,
follow your winner
shirts, whatnot. I'm Kevin. You can follow me on Twitter at KevGordy. That's where I'm most active. And Vibranium with a Y on Twitch.
And then for me, you can follow me at An Abusive Yeti on Twitch. We need to get back to some more streaming. I know we always say that, but
indeed. So yeah, signing off for now, and we'll catch you later.
Adios.